Welcome and thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
You?
So, uh, Maria,
You're welcome.
today's topic is start with why. Yeah, and the idea
Okay.
behind keeping this topic is because I feel that a person is able to drive and is able to have good results in life only when they understand what their why is. And I know you
I
shared
agree.
brief Yes, I know you shared a little briefly with us when Hamad was here, but would you like to give us a little more details about your journey and about how you came about to become the entrepreneur that you are?
Um, Actually, I started my journey in 2018 through a Pink Caravan campaign. It's a special campaign for breast cancer awareness. It was like my break time, and then there was a small booth that I didn't realize what it is. There's like a volunteer doctor who tried to convince me for several times when I passed by. And really, she wanted me to have this check. Several times as well, I said, I'm sorry, I'll be late. She really insisted and said to me, Maria, sister, only 10 minutes. And finally, when she checked, she found that I have a lump. And through that, she said that I have to go for a mammogram and for an ultrasound, which is actually I am really not aware about this breast cancer and thing and how to check. Then after 2 days, they said to me that it is highly suspicious malignant. So I went for a biopsy, and there we found out that I am having breast cancer with triple negative type stage 2B. So we had left mastectomy and then 6 cycles of chemotherapy. With the help of Pink Caravan, I did not think about any by that time, any money or expenses by that time, because they are the one who helped everything. And then, it was really, I am so grateful that they helped me. And then after that, I'm sorry for that. And then after that, um, I became active on breast cancer awareness. I was very vocal on discussing breast cancer awareness um, to everyone, to
Yes.
women, to different entities, schools, universities, like to help them understand that early detection is key to survival.
Absolutely.
Then after that, um, we found out that I'm BRCA1 positive, which is it's hereditary, and I have um, they called HBOC, which is hereditary breast and ovarian cancer syndrome. So I had to go for a monthly checkups. It means that I have highly like it will be like highly um what do you call this, relapse.
Okay.
And unfortunately, during the pandemic time in April, on CT scan, we found that I had relapse, and this time
Mm.
on the lungs. And on May 6th, we confirmed that it is metastatic bilateral pulmonary nodules. But this time, this is different. It's quite really tougher because I wasn't able to use my insurance. That time I cannot go to other Emirates, which my insurance can be used. And then I
Right.
tried to another hospital. I forgot that it's the same Emirates, so I can't go. It end up that I go on the same hospital where I started in 2018, but I had to be on self-paying.
Hmm.
Uh, yeah, it was really, really tough because I really don't know how I'm going to start. But through the help of different kind-hearted people, which I really don't know, a lot of people rallied to help me, like together. I was able to start my first chemotherapy with their help. And then um, the hospital itself gave me 50% discount. So I started my
Okay.
chemotherapy and I finished 6 cycles of chemotherapy now. And then we had recent no, CT scans. Although the 4 nodules, it became 2 nodules now,
Okay.
but I am on oral chemotherapy because we are like still checking on something which has started small tissue in the stomach. So that's it. And because of the initiative, because this initiative has started because I really want to, support other patients and survivors and everyone. We know that we are in this time of pandemic and a lot of people feels a little bit heavier or feel bad on the situation, on the changes. But you know what? I would like to share with them the positivity, the energy that I have.
I love you.
So yeah,
I
I
love
love
you.
it too. Thank you.
It's a time when all of us are just thinking about ourselves. We're all thinking about, oh my God, this has happened to me. Everybody's thinking about, what if I lose my job? Times are so bad. Everybody's thinking about only themselves. They're thinking about how depressed they are, how difficult it is for them, and me. The struggle is all about me. Here you are, my dear, total brave heart, who's going through so much, and you're here on to tell that you are doing this so that nobody has to fight alone. So that gives me goosebumps. And if anybody listening out there, watching
Thank
the
you.
show live right now or watching on replay, wherever you do, see how you can support her, because I think it takes a very powerful person to go through their own battle and still stay strong for the others, and to come and want to do this not only for themselves but for the others as well. So, if you would like to purchase, and this is somebody who is not asking you to give her any kind of a contribution or anything, she has created a means to support herself. She's created a means to support herself. She's made the effort to design T-shirts with a message on it, and these are absolutely comfortable, very cozy T-shirts, that as you can see she's wearing also. They come in different sizes. They're beautiful. They have a message, and they are going to support her, support others. So if that's something that you think you want to do, that's something, if that's a purchase that you want to make, then please direct message Maria. She, after the show is over, she will leave a comment and you would know how to get in touch with her. She doesn't have a page of her own or any such thing. It's just directly one to one. This is someone, as you can see, who is very transparent in what she's doing, in what she's going through. She's humble, and she's brave. So if you'd like to be part of
Thank you so
her,
much.
thank you. If you'd like to be part of her army as she fights this, please direct message her at the end of the show. She will comment, and that is the place where you can get in touch with her. Maria, you are awesome. What has been, what has been, I do understand that, okay, finances have been an issue, but, and I don't even want to ask you this question, but what have been the toughest challenges for you? Knowing you and the way you smile and the way you're a warrior, I don't even want to ask you about the challenges, but this could be something that shows the others that yes, she also goes through these things. So please share.
The toughest one was in my 2018 journey.
Hmm.
I started fighting alone. I was no one
Ah,
with me. Yeah. Um, my family is quite far, And then I just only like few, you know, few friends with me. And the toughest part is when you feel like you are alone, but you really have to fight for yourself, because if no one else will be with you, no one else will fight for myself, only me. But the moment that the pink caravan in 2018, I found out that they're going to help me. Suddenly I told myself and I whispered, it is God who gave this way. So thank God, be with me all the way. I know my only part is to fight for this. And yeah, here it is. That's the reason why I'm promoting the message, no one fights alone, because me personally experienced that I fought alone for several months. And for me, it's the really, really toughest part of this journey. Money, it's everywhere. I know it's difficult to find money, but being alone is the most difficult part in any journey, I think, in life, not only in cancer journey. So yeah, being alone is the toughest one.
Hmm. And on those days that you felt so alone, how did you give yourself company?
um I always think about my 4 kids.
Ah,
Like, even there's miles away that I am not with them, they are not with me, they are always in my heart. And also my mom, because it was my mom who was like the one who taught me how to be really, really strong. Being my mom and my kids in my heart, I'm not alone.
you truly aren't.
And especially now, I have the whole I have the whole UAE family, the Filipinos, and even from the other countries, they are sending messages of support, and I'm really, really thankful for that. I thank God for that.
Absolutely. And speaking of family and speaking of different countries, we have got listeners on my show. We've got listeners from different parts of the world who tune in, and we have here Dale, who says he's watching us from the US. He says, "You are brave, Maria." We have Junith watching us from Bahrain. He says, "Braveheart, Maria. God bless you." Cindy, also from the US, says, "You are a true warrior, Maria." Cindy has also been a cancer warrior. She says, "I was very fortunate. I had cancer twice also, and I didn't have to fight alone, thank God." So she completely understands what you say when you say that fighting alone and how that could be, because she didn't have to. So she understands what it is like to have people with her, and she's also been a cancer warrior twice. So God bless us all with good health, and yes, I think health is such a blessing.
Yeah, indeed.
Indeed. Um, Tell me, Maria, is there anything that, how can people support you? What can people do to connect with you? How can they support you? Please tell us that.
Um, I have my Instagram. It's Mary Vizcaya 77. And in some posts in my FB account, Maria Franz Vizcaya, I put some WhatsApp, and that WhatsApp is designated for the t-shirts, because I'm really so sorry for others if I am replying a bit late, because I'm still on oral chemotherapy, and I still need to some rest in some times. So those times that I cannot reply, I'm taking rest. And but this WhatsApp and then this Instagram, um, could help, us to communicate. And by the way, Rukia, there is someone who offered me and supported me. It's a platform who wants to support me. It says Clico Shop. They said that they can put up my t-shirts and they can order, because a lot of people are asking that they want to help me through Visa and MasterCard payment online. So they can purchase on that platform. And for those who wants to have a chat with me for support, or giving support, or asking support from me, you can chat with me in my Mary Vizcaya 77 in Instagram, and we can share our journeys.
This is so beautiful. So it's not, when I ask you to ask, you don't ask alone. You also take the opportunity to give. And exactly
Yes.
that's what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. I think you've got love coming in from your children. Is that FM? I love you so much, Mama. We
Thank
have,
you. Yeah,
yes,
that's
and we have
Francis.
Vidya. Yes, and we have Vidya who says salutes to you, Maria. So, Francis, thank you for joining. You should be super proud of your mama, as I am. And she is such a giver and outstanding work that you have been doing. And I do understand when someone's going through a challenge, it helps to know that you're not alone. It helps to know that someone else has walked the path. And when you're going through a pain, it's sometimes just to sit and listen makes such a difference, right?
Yes, it is. Yeah, that's the reason why I always, open um my heart, my communication to everyone, because in some little ways, sometimes, when someone really feels bad and they sent you message and you replied, that simple message can change the whole life. Only not only the time. See, I knew some people, like, you know, they are already depressed and they are almost like giving up. Unfortunately, like, she had so much in her life, and then she sent messages on everyone in her FB, WhatsApp, and I was on chemotherapy by that time. And definitely the rest are busy. And me, I'm just on bed. And I replied to her and she said to me, "You know what? Because my name in Philippines is France. You know what, France? I almost quitted, like totally quitted. But when I asked you, how are you? And you said to me, what's your situation? I ask myself who I am to quit. And yet you are still fighting. And that's in 2018 when I was fighting alone. So
Hmm.
from there, like, I told myself, as much as I can, I'm going to, reply on messages, even it's short, because it might help someone. It could not only from me, from all of us. If we will never know, someone needs help, we can change someone's life.
So true. So true. Ha. So I don't really think that anybody has any questions, because on most of the times what happens is people ask questions, but I think right now everybody is just so amazed with the sheer strength and beauty and love with which you speak. We have Josephine who says, "Truly amazing. You're a strong woman contributing your love to others." And he says, "Yes, I am so proud of her."
Thank you so
So,
much.
your FM, Francis, Your son, your daughter, sorry, FM. What is, who's FM?
Yeah. It's Francis. He's my son.
He's your
He's my
son, and
eldest son.
he's
Yeah.
your eldest son, and he says, "Yes, I'm so proud of her." I think for a mother, when your child says that they're proud of you, that moment is kind of like the cherry on the cake. That's like the end. That's that for me. For me, as a mother, when my children tell me, "Ma, we're proud of you," when I tell them that this is what I'm doing, and they say, "Ma, we're so proud of what you're doing," that's it. I don't look for money or anything after that. For me, that's the complete
Yes.
satisfaction. I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
And it makes me teary-eyed.
Yes, I get you.
Yeah. Yeah. I just, I really wanted to be with them, but you know, in this situation, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
um,
Please
yeah,
take your
like,
time.
I decided to stay in UAE because in UAE, the assurance for me to get, to have full recovery is higher than if I will go home, because to be honest, I don't have the capacity, to provide for my treatment in Philippines. I am really thankful that when this happens, I am in UAE. Um, the doctors are really good in UAE, our hospitals here, and then the equipments are advanced, and most importantly is our country, the UAE itself supports everyone. um the Emirate people, our us expats, they are supporting, like they treat everyone as part of the family. That's why I told to my children, just wait for some time. When I get well, I'm going to visit them again. And I know that they understand that I am here and far from them, because we need this for them, for their future. And now
Yes,
also for me to recover. I am very, very confident that God is going to guide me and help me to fully recover.
absolutely. Um, Can I ask your son, could you type in her Instagram account, her Facebook account, and the WhatsApp number on comments and just post it, please? I will include it as a show over here, so that I'm going to right now. This is how it will showcase the Instagram and everything. So anybody who would like to support Maria, if you can't, if you don't can't aren't willing to buy the t-shirts, at least spread this message. Just spread the message so
Thank you.
that I can, I can share it. Yes, Francis Mariano, could you please share her Instagram, as well as her Facebook, as well as the WhatsApp number that she was talking about. I think on a normal episode, I would leave the comments later on after the show, but I think right now, if we can just post it over here right now as she speaks, and then if anybody would like to share this video on their platforms, the go to YouTube and share it, and just let people know that this is what this absolutely brave woman is doing. I think that would be enough support as well, so that we are able to create a ripple effect and share and make this multiply as much as possible. So yes, please, as a request, please, if you could just share it, Francis. I would really appreciate it. Uh, okay, I'm going to post it myself over here. Maria, you are awesome. I love you.
Thank
This
you.
is your Instagram. I'm just typing it in, people. This is how you can reach her. Her Instagram. Maria, could you private chat to me also your WhatsApp
Yeah.
number?
Okay. Just
Um, I'm not sure if Francis is still watching. I think this would really, really support. Um, Francis, you haven't sent it. As you have typed done, I want you to type her Instagram followed by her WhatsApp number so that I can post it over here, just the way I am posting your comment over here. I already shared. I don't. It hasn't showed up for me, dear. Mm, Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. It really means a lot. And if you're new to the channel, do subscribe to my channel, and also do share. Do really, really do share this YouTube video, because, as I said, I really want this to be like a ripple effect. I've hosted a lot of people on the show. I've had celebrity speakers, I've had authors, thought leaders, people who are making so much of a change. But the two speakers I had today are two people who are showing us the power of why. The two people who in their own different spaces are showing us how to manifest things, how to bring things together, how to make things work. So do be part of the conversation, do share this message across, and let's see what we can do to the best of our ability to support her. This is her Instagram account. And Maria, could you also share your WhatsApp number, so that actually Instagram could be one of the places, and WhatsApp I will share
Yeah,
later on. Yeah.
yeah.
So that's her Instagram, people. If you would like to connect with her, if you'd like to have a conversation, if you are going through a challenge or know someone who is and needs someone to speak to, who has walked the path and has been very, very brave heart about it, Maria is the person to reach out to. And yes, God bless you with good health and a quick and prompt recovery, complete recovery, inshallah.
Thank you. Actually, it is if you don't mind, it is, for me it is a very big thing that when I was diagnosed with cancer, and when I thought that I am fighting this alone. But I was really surprised at the support of everyone,
Hmm.
relatives, friends, even the people whom I never met before. Like, the whole community rallied not just around me, but with all the other patients and survivors that I have met. That's why, um, like, I'm doing this not only for myself, also for my other patients and survivors. And
Absolutely.
that's when I realized that UAE is like one big family who supports, each member in the time of need. And that's why I said on this t-shirt that no one fights alone, as truly I never felt alone in my battles. And maybe, not maybe, that's definitely the reason why you can see the smile on my face, the courage in me, the confidence because of that. It is one big factor apart from the love of my love for my kids, for my family, and for my mom. And now I'm like, I am really so thankful to you that you invited me in your show.
Happy. I'm so happy that you were able to make it, and I'm truly. I mean, you are, as Vidya is saying, it's a blessing to know you, Maria. True inspiration and a
Thank you.
beautiful person to know. So yes, Instagram has been shared. That's the WhatsApp number to direct message her. Please do, and see how, as she said, how you two can share your journeys, how you can support each other. So yes, reach out to her, and also be mindful that she's on her chemotherapy rounds. She's doing oral chemo is on, and there are times that she might take a little longer to reply, and that's only because she needs also to rest. and and when she does, she comes back with so much of gratitude and humbleness that you feel like, oh my God, how does she even do it? So Maria, thank you for being you.
Thank you as well. Um, by the way, before I forget this, I would like to thank you not only for tonight. I thank you because you empowered me on the recent talk that you've done last week in Global Women Empowerment 2020. I was there. I heard I heard you.
Um,
And
we lost you there. Could what? Sorry,
oh,
you were
okay.
saying yes,
Hello.
yes, yes. You're back.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. Yeah. Before I forget, I would like to thank you again. You know that you empowered me during your talk last week in Global
Thank you,
Empowerment
thank you,
Summit. So thank you
thank
for
you.
that.
Thank you very much. I mean, it's beautiful how everything came together. I was there that day and you were there. And then I found out about your National Day t-shirts and I thought Wednesday is December 2nd and this could be the perfect time to bring you on board, share your story and make a difference. So it's just about intention. It's just about starting with why. So this was my why, to have you on board so that we can have good outreach from people from around the world, because quite literally we have people from India, Bahrain, the US. Josephine, I forget where you are at the moment, but Josephine as well watching us, and beautiful. So we're touching different parts of the world, people from the Philippines watching us from here in the UAE, all of us sending you lots of love, sending you lots of strength, and just praying for you and praying for everybody out there who's facing a challenge. Doesn't always have it's not just health. Sometimes the challenges are financial, sometimes the challenges are with relationships. It could be any kind of challenge. Just know that you're not fighting this alone. You don't have to fight this alone. There's always somebody there to listen to you, and just reach out. Just ask. Just reach out. Don't do this to yourself. Don't be alone. Reach out, send somebody a message, ask for help, give someone a call. Don't battle your battles alone. That's the message I feel is the most powerful, what I took from what you shared with us. Thank you once again for being on board, Maria. Thank you for saying yes. And that's it. I don't know if you have anything else to add as a closing comment. Happy to hear, happy to include it. Please do.
Um, I think I already have told to everyone, please never give up. Let's continue the fight. In this journey, not only with cancer battle, I know we are fighting. Each and every one of us has our own fight. We have to continue our fight. We never give up and we never lose hope. We are not
Absolutely.
alone. We can do this together.
Absolutely. And on that note, I take leave and I say thank you to everyone for joining in today on the show and sending everyone lots of love and gratitude. Thank you so much. Make your why powerful. And I will see you next week on Wise Wednesdays with RK. Good night, everybody. Thank you.
Good night.
Good night.